Hey everybody, how you doing? This is a Happy Aloha Friday Wheel of Cheese only stream. I do have a couple of donos that are dangling out there. I'll do a dono makeup session tomorrow, but today I wanted to come in and just do a Wheel of Cheese. I'm very relaxed, and you know, I like the flipping off between Wheel of Cheese Day and the dono days too, because you know, it's fun and it's easy that way, and I get an opportunity to meet new guests that come in too because of the Wheel of Cheese, first timers. If you're in the background, you're just lurking, you want to enjoy what's going on here, but maybe you want to join us. At the very top of the chat is a pinned form, and we're just doing Wheel of Cheese today, where you can put your song in, your YouTube link, and then spin the wheel. If it lands on you, we're listening to your track. The only caveat is nothing longer than 7 minutes. But it doesn't matter what genre. It doesn't even matter what genre. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've just been chilling out here with my little, I'll stop this now, boing. And we're gonna get ready for some Wheel of Cheese. Don't forget to, the streams that I do here get broken off and put on YouTube eventually within about a week, and also Odyssey. When that gets the opportunity to happen, I'm grateful to have 1AM assist me with that. That, uh-oh, wait, did somebody buzz me? Nope, I'm buzzed. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So let's get going with some Wheel of Cheese. I'm refreshing the Wheel of Cheese list right now. We're ready for some music. Don't worry, this is an old list. Don't get excited. Please don't get excited. Patty Cakes, resubscribed out of pity. How are you? Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna repopulate. We're gonna get ready for repopulation. And I suck. God dang it. Let me try that again. Oh shit, I haven't even started and I'm already like, you know. Oh my god, short yellow bus. Okay, stand by. Let me try that again. Alright. Woohoo! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, our first Wheel of Cheese for the session, starting right now on a Happy Aloha Friday Wheel of Cheese. Let's go. A lot of cheesy wheels there. A lot of cheese on the wheel. Our first winner for today looks like it's going to be Asteroid Jason. Let's see what Asteroid Jason wants. How you been, Asteroid Jason? Let's see what we got here. No message. The very first song for the Happy Aloha stream today for May 5th. I'm sorry, June 5th. See, I was falling back into Cinco de Mayo. Is going to be the game OST, Life is Strange 2. And the name of the song is Into the Woods. All right, sounds like a old 70s porn theme there. Okay, hang on for a second. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm going to start with my really bad freaking jokes. Here we go. Hey, Sagatha. Hello, welcome. Make sure my volume's up all the way, yeah. I love the picking pattern. Chord changes too, a little bit of Pink Floyd era. Clean precision in the chord changes. Not a lot of finger noise from the left hand. Big. Ah, there it is. Ooh, pretty. I love the dual guitar arrangement on this. Subtle, but really adds to the wider experience. The subtle additions on the arrangements were really well thought of. Piano pattern and then the occasional. I don't know what kind of a video of the game this is, but this particular track is very emotionally pulling, with like slight brush strokes of hopefulness, but kind of in a subtle I'm moving forward through it kind of vibe. I love the very soft, chill percussion. Yeah, that's a good call, Sogatha, except just with a little bit of intrepidation. But that fits into the Burton kind of vibe. I just love the repetitiveness of the pattern. Gave us a nice minute to let us down from this. Really super great way to open up the Wheel of Cheese stream. Very subtle, very beautiful. This was a great track to kind of like clear the head and the earballs, if you would, getting ready for the stream. Nice patterns, and as I opened up, really nice picking configuration with the guitar. Kind of had a little bit of that Pink Floyd vibe. And then the subtleness of each one of the arrangements loading up in there. Very long, very chill, no real reason to get into any hook style point of it. More of that, well, bittersweet, Tim Burton kind of pull. Kind of maybe whatever this is in the game, getting us just passed through something. that has a little bit maybe of a personal characteristic or a personal thing for the character of some point. So, Asteroid Jason, we just did your song. Brah. Oh, I wish you were here for that. We loved it, man. We loved it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and some more wheelie, please. We shall wheel the cheese. It's good to see you here, Asteroid Jason. How you been? All right, more wheel. Reset. Ready? We spin. Let's go. Uh-oh. It's going to be... It is. It's going to be I the Coupe. So I the Coupe wants us to listen to... hello, everyone. I'm back to my usual game. Not much to say about this track. It plays during a fight against a regular farmable open world boss that usually doesn't survive for more than 30 seconds. Honestly, this theme goes way too hard for the boss like that. But hey, you know, what are you going to do? By the way, the lyrics are in ancient Greek. Bruh. So from Genshin Impact, I don't know, I'm going to get this wrong. Heosophoros hem to Hallel, Halabalu. Okay, here we go. That deserty Persian vibe. This always evokes, you know, like desert mummy zombies kind of a vibe, you know? I don't know much about the game, but that's kind of the... Especially that right there. I like that. That double stop. If he goes to the major, he did. I like that. Protect our triumphs, O blessed Quota. I'm hearing some Symphobia elements in there. So not knowing what this track was actually behind in the game, I believe he did say it was a game. Was it an OST? I could be wrong. That Middle Eastern kind of composition that has the Arabic pull and stuff like that is always very, you know, slithery, if you know what I mean. Every time I listen to them composed in this particular style, when I say slithery, I'm thinking of like, you know, Aladdin snake, or you know, the desert mummy zombies and stuff of that nature. Of course, it's got to be composed in a particular way, and this had that kind of anthemic slight march kind of vibe to it, and it was just rich and bold enough without if they would have taken it one step further and tried to put some bigger sections behind it, then I think it would have taken away from the core vibe for me, keeping it, you know, packed with the instruments that they had. But it sounded like it was all authentic, even the vocals. That was a really super fun track. Yes, sir? When Jafar turns, yes, that's, did you see that? You know, that's the Jafar thing. Jafar, as you know. I'm sorry, I did say that. By the way, I just want to say, Kyria, thank you so much for the subscribe. And Sogathia, welcome. And I think I got a hype train. I don't know what that is yet. I've been doing this for 3 years. I still don't know what the hell a hype train is. All right. Let's continue on for some more cheese. We have cheese. See, actually in Discord, in the lounge, I just put my Wheel of Cheese picture in there. I couldn't get it up here in time. So I literally was snacking on my own Wheel of Cheese. All right, here we go. Let's reload. All right, more to go. These 5 ants rented an apartment, and they invited 5 more. Now they're 10 ants. I already told that one. Oh, Cyclloid gets the skippity-doo. The skip, Cyclloid, you were just... I was getting ready to go negatives. Oh, shit. So let's see what Cyclloid wants. Oops, I went the wrong way. Cyclloid wants us to check out... Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. The band is Starset. I'm going to be cosplaying as Oranai today. It's good to see Oranai here. The song from Starset came out of in January as a theme song for Arc Knights. Enfield trailer. Enjoy. So, hey, that's really cool. Are we talking about the Starset, the band that we've been listening to quite a bit here? Is that the same one? So here we go. Cyclloid wants us to listen to the song We Are Empire by Starset. Let's go. All right. I'm already in it. This is great. Yes, sir. Hey, look, if you're going to do this kind of production, this is how you do it. This is super badass. How can the world be saved? They fight to fill these flames. We'll set the past on fire and rise from the ashes higher. We are empire. It's kind of cool to hear it with the sound design of the game behind it. And when I say this type of production, I'm talking about the hybrid, kind of like EDM dream metal, if there's such a thing. Yeah, it's definitely Smash, Izano. Lucy, I get that. It's just a trip because there seems to be a deficiency of the Genty style guitars. I can't differentiate between these guitars in here and some dark synthy stabs. You know, and that's where I get a little overwhelmed with trying to decipher certain things. So this is part of that, you know, when you had mentioned metalcore a little earlier. I mean, for me, when I listen to metalcore, and remember, I'm not an authority on genres, God knows, but I think I for some reason there's a significant amount of guitars that are audible through the tracks with some leads and stuff. This one just seemed like it could have been EDM core or something. I don't know. I'm not making fun of it. I just don't know where it fits in genres. It does have metalcore drum work programming or whatever with, you know, the kind of in and out hooks and, you know, the flex on the engineering where there's, you know, smaller, milder parts that get compressed and sandwiched up, you know, to sound like AM radio or whatever they call it, lo-fi, you know, push. But I was hearing more stabs, you know, than I was guitars, where we would think the guitar crunches. If those were guitars, it really sounded like they were lifted by a synth stab behind it. The other thing is, though, the compression thing that you guys were chatting about a little bit. Yeah, it definitely was a candy bar. At least it sounded like it, you know. And then maybe they rolled into some tape saturation on purpose just to give it the fry that they wanted as kind of a post effects in the final mix or something. Or they mastered it and they sizzled it out a bit. Yeah, but it definitely sounded like a little bit like a candy bar. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's old man talk for when you look at a wave file after it's been, you know, mastered, you know, per se. If the compression, if there's breathing room in the compression, you don't have, you know, spikes of the meters, or, you know, you don't have peaking happening. But sometimes people just like to slam everything as hot as possible, and there'd be no real depth and movement. Even if it gets quiet, it doesn't matter. There's a makeup of that signal when it gets compressed and limited really hard. So the term candy bar is if you unwrapped a candy bar and looked at it the long way and it just goes, that's what the waveform would look like when you look at it. Literally, it's like, even if it has softer spots. So anyhow, brick-walled. Yes, exactly. That's another term for it as well. But I did like the song quite a bit. And I like watching tracks like this with the, I don't know if this was gameplay behind it, but it was a trailer, I guess. The fact of the matter is having some of that sound design of the trailer in there too is super cool. Truzzoka, how are ya? All right, more cheese today, please. We're doing cheese. We spin for cheese today. Cyclloid, thank you so much for dropping that. Cosplaying as Oranai. More cheese. Woo! Cheese is getting thin. You guys ready? Here we go. Spin the wheel of cheese. Who's it gonna be? Maybe somebody new. I don't know. DR. Bonjour. How are you, DR? Let's see what DR would like for us for a wheel of the cheese. So let's see what we got. Wheel of Cheese is this music plays at the first town or safe zone in the game. Rest and get ready to fight your way through the fallen monastery. Jeeves, stay a while and listen. So, it looks like DR wants us to check out a video game of which the OST, I'm very fond of this composer. The video game is Diablo 2, and the name of this track is Rogue Sisters. Yes, I'm very familiar with Diablo series of OST. Great composition. Let's go. Very ominous, dark, unsettling. The little strings give you just a little bit of like, don't look over your shoulder now. Drumming in hard on that 12 string, though, a little bitey, isn't it? Oh, I was right. I love that loose adjacent flute sound right there. This is great. And I was always scared to death when I had to do 12-string overdubs. You know if you know why. Fat, warm analog pad in the back there, but it's just pulled down in the mix. Ooh, that bass. Very bubbly. This could be just about any super heady metal track from the 70s as well. Almost sounds like there's a double bass pits going in there. I love this. These chord changes are almost the same as the guitar, as if lifting the guitar arrangement. And letting these rich pads just kind of a heavy blanket of concern. Is that a good word? Yeah, I could see that Black Death. Very good calling, Satya. Yes, very Opeth kind of vibes too, yeah. dissonance there. I love that. Yeah, you know, based on your guys' response and stuff, I could see why this is a legacy piece of music, you know, in your gaming sphere, your soundtrack of life, because it does. It sits really deep in an area. For me, when I listen to music like this, it really resonates in the chest. You know, and I'm not talking in the physical, I'm talking just more in the vibe spot, especially with 12-string guitars to open it up. 12-string guitars for me were always no fun. I love the sound, but keeping the tuning and stuff, and you know, you have to play 12-string for a while to be comfortable enough, not just have it to your side, and then all of a sudden 8 months goes by and you go, oh shit, I've got to do a 12-string overdub, and you pick it up and you go, oh my God, I can't do shit. You know, because you have to work the muscles out, you know, you have to be comfortable with that. But it is a glorious sounding instrument and used for that harmonic value. The kind of double ringing out that you get, the little movement, the little microtonal vibes in there. Love the old school pads too. Apparently this was 2000, I believe, right? It says here, I don't know, you guys were saying, I think it was released in 2000 and stuff. So the fact that they were using some more heavier, soapier, analog-y sounding pads also was really good. And I like that a lot. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, who's next on the Wheel of Cheese? Alrighty, I've refreshed the list. We're going to go to the Wheel of Cheese. DR, thank you for bringing that in the house. Now we're going to spin some Wheel of Cheese in Polish.
Zakręćmy kołem sera.
Here we go. What do we got? All right, who is this? Pink Pumar. Pink Pumar, how are you? Is this your first time in with us? Pink Pumar? If it is, come on in and say hi. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, you know. But you win. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see what I got here. Oops, I did it wrong. Here we go. So, hey, there's Pink Pumar. Welcome into the Kados. Hanging out here. You have won. Her voice is just magical. I've never heard anything like it. So Pink Pumar wants us to listen to the artist. Forget me, Pink Pumar. Everybody knows I get this wrong all the time. Oh, you do? Oh, you like to lurk in the background then. So Pink Pumar wants us to listen to the artist Mafra. M-A-P-H-R-A, Mafra. And the song is Silence by the Plot in You. All right, let's do this. I'm looking forward to it. I love when when they leave their messages like that, saying, oh my God, it's the best singer, guitar player and stuff. I like to kind of rinse in that same vibe. Oh.
I don't feel youthful. I don't feel sad. I don't fuck with these pills anymore. These days move so fast, and I'm starting to notice.
Wow, you're not kidding.
Held closest, take more than what they give back. Yeah, I used to seek violence, now I use silence. It's my problem.
Beautiful intervals in the melody she has there.
Time, but I'm not complaining. Took a lot of paranoia moving through the stages. Every single time I get the feeling that I'm breaking. Think about another time when I was fucking nameless. Mark my words.
Wow, she is badass.
Separation. When you get this tape, the feeling comes with desperation. Bring me down. Rip my heart into.
You can just see where that's coming from in her too as well, that projection and energy. Why is this the first time I'm ever hearing of this singer? Great production. Super cut time. I love this in the production. I'll make my way through all that I have to. 'Cause I'm dying to live. Not been through the void. And I'll celebrate the fact that I have proof. A state of mind I never tried. Wow. I know that it's all my fault to justify the darkest times. Means you never had control. Means you never had control. Beautiful, the lower tone in her voice as well. Full stop. This is absolutely mind-numbingly powerful expression of vocals that I'm sorry, it's the very first time I've ever heard of this young lady. Thank you so much for bringing her into the show here. That example of not range, not so much the range in the tone in her notes, because early on I had said, I really like the intervals she's already got in her melody, so I already had a sense that she can express, through a few octaves. But her dynamics, when she lit into it, and you could tell even within this performance, and whether this is a music video that's being shot or this is a, what do they call it, a sing-through, you could tell, even if it was a music video that's just shooting, that's not getting a live sing-through, you could tell that she's actually performing in the video. You could tell from where the bottom, this is coming just from the very diaphragm blast that it takes. And then there was that, I think probably at about a minute 45 or something, when she was really just hauling out with her voice and just completely got it on 11 all the way through. She actually held this wonderful note. It was a pedaled note. It was going through some of the changes here. And as soon as it the negative space kind of dropped out and it was just her voice hanging in there, and then it comes in with the punch, she was straight up plus 20 fire damage right on that note, and just kind of like zip lining it right through to us. And then once the production came in whole as well, and powered down, with more of the deathcore or death metalish kind of vibes to it, I kind of felt like she was so powerful that you kind of could have punched up the band in its total volume, maybe about 2 dBs, because she was, just as fire as the the guitar tracks and stuff like that. Anyhow, Black Death Doom, is that what it is? Or I'm sorry, what was it? I don't know what kind of genre I would call this, but I would just say that she's absolutely amazeballs, and I'm so stoked that you brought her here. So thank you for that, and welcome. All right, let's continue on. More cheese. Thanks again, Pink Pumar. All right. Let's do, let me see here. Let's do the Wheel of Cheese in Hindi. Ready? Here we go.
चलिए चीज का पहिया घुमाते हैं.
Here we go. Who is it? Hey, look who it is. Truzzoka. How are you? Let's see what Truzzoka wants. Truzzoka wants us to listen to a song about deception and smoking too much, I think. Well, I hope if you're not smoking too much, you're not getting deceived into thinking the song was about smoking and deception. I'm sorry, that was really bad. Love this band, full stop. Their prog metal mastery. Thank you, Scientist. The name of the song is Carnival. Let's go. That hi-hat.
The view from your porch in this beautiful place to keep your front door open, to see things so clearly, to learn from mistakes, to show them all.
Yeah, they're definitely not shy in the horn mix.
Can't fade into the background, far too strong to keep down. I wish you would try.
You know, the voice kind of reminds me of Claudio from, help me with this, guys. At times I wonder when I listen to this, it almost sounds like the horn arranger is writing the complete riff that the guitar player and the horns are playing with. Yes, Coheed and Cambria, thank you so much, Negative. Yeah, right, exactly, Truzzoka. It's kind of like a big band. Am I hearing string there?
Silent for too long, my biggest mistake. You can be sure it's over. Can't take all of the back roads. Wherever I go, I won't be alone. Won't you get it through
On this side?
The carnival is ending.
See, this is the Coheed and Cambria kind of vibe right here that I'm talking
So
about.
now you know.
What's that production style? Or adjacent to?
This is not what it means to be unknown. Unknown. So smoke another one, depending on the bait, to cast it all away, to loosen up the chains, so we can breathe a bit, so tie it out.
Nice. I just can't get that out of my head, that Gents Big Band thing. I think that was a perfect call.
You know this is where you could be if you wanted. Come to find, you know this is where you could be if you wanted. You know.
Ah, so there was the violin there. I thought I heard that. Oh, that's sick ass. That pattern, so pentatonic-y, yeah? Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. I like that part with the guitar chord. little something for everybody. Great instrumental breakdown there. Almost a good minute and a half. Everybody's all in on this section here on the hook, which is great. It's not cherry picking power. Oh, that was not too good. Is that it? Ha, bummer. It's been a long time since I've actually listened to any Thank You Scientist. It's probably with the first 3 months that I did the Decomposer Lounge. I think I did 1 and 2 of them, and I never circled back. I guess I didn't get many requests or something about it. Love their progginess and their ability to not hide and cherry pick. So when I meant cherry pick the arrangements for the hook, it's like when the hook came in, all instruments were in on all their arrangements. It wasn't just they just overloaded, genty metal guitar sounds and everything. It was like the whole family came in to emphasize what the hook was. The hook did have that Coheed and Cambria kind of vibe to it, but that's great company to keep. You know what I mean? If you're in that circle, I could definitely see these guys opening up for Coheed and Cambria. The bass had a thin vibe to it, which was very unique. In my head, I don't know why I'm thinking that I want to hear just a little bit more of a bottom end sometimes in bass, and I felt like it was a pick bass, but it sounded phenomenal. I melt when I listen to that kind of EQing and stuff. But fun track to listen to. A lot of movement. I like the fact that it was confirmed that genty big band kind of vibe. So you got a little bit. Everybody got a little bit in the audience, and the engineering on that made sure of that as well too. Is that the guitar work is super clean, but it wasn't shoved up in your face. It's always a dB or two on certain things that can change the whole direction of a mix, and sometimes the whole genre. So, anyhow, sick song. Cojita en Camberechis, que lo parió. Okay, Mas Queso, please. How's about it? We get Mas Queso. So Truzzoka, thank you so much for that. Always appreciate you hanging out with us. Okay, cheese is updated. Let's see if we could do some Wheel of Cheese in Hungarian. Let's go.
Pörgessük meg a sajtkereket.
And that's what I said. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good music, good. That was so close, Ivy Creep, I know, right? Good music, good. Would like us to listen to a track. I just by looking at the thumbnail, I'm like, oh no, here we go, here we go. Yep, I could tell when you put down, this is a fun one. A quick one with cerebral lyrics and a cute video. This is Aesop Rock, and the name of the track is Kirby. Let's go.
Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there?
gummy rubbery bass there.
What you doing there? Hobgoblin, shots of hot scrounging. Vaccine queen deemed church socks hostage. 9 weeks awesome, hides in a slipper. Look in her eye like she might be a wizard. Cove met a cat lady in a parking lot. She got the heroes of tomorrow in a cardboard box. And probably hoarding 40 more in the corners of Fort Knox. Swap 20 on a spot and cop the warlock. Back at the haunt, found God in the hamper. Briefs on her head, playing walking with a panther. Good around misery and golden era samplers. Jeopardy and wheel at the heels of her handlers. Bet, more than a pet, so worship it's an MD recommended.
I don't know why I'm getting a little tinge of Beck in the performance.
Soon to be held the greatest of all warriors.
I love the video. It's just hilarious.
Kirby, what you doing there? Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? Why'd you eat that leaf? Yo, yo, yo. Homie don't fetch, only woke to stretch. Under a fort, bubble rich with bowls of goldfish. Skittish in a company of stranger danger. Otherwise chase drawstrings, tails and lasers. In a steel cage match with a maze of cables. Brazen, game face based on a Zazel. Oversized ears up, puke in the meow mix. Shred a pair of earbuds, remedy is cowlick. Thanks, Curbs, looking like a millie. Keep an old man sharp, keep a cold chantilly. Spun plum dizzy in a frisky moment, never lands on her feet.
You know, his cadence is super cool, but it's the tone he's keeping that really makes this thing work for me.
15 years taking prescriptions, now a shrink like, I don't know, maybe get a kitten. Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there? Hey, Kirby, what you doing, Kirby? What you doing there?
The simplicity of the production is so simple, but it's really super cool. Is that it? Ah, brah. You know, I really, there was, when I started listening to, of course, the first thing I kind of soaked in was that really kind of nasally, synth bassy, squawky tone that he decided to use for production over, I don't know if it was a sample or if it was a module or stuff, but it sounded real super clean live drum loop, let's just say. Whether, even if it was live, I'm going to say if he played it for maybe 4 bars and they just looped it because, I was, identifying, certain nuances about it going, yeah, okay, that is. But I liked there was such a juxtaposition between that super clean drum sound that was really, kind of intimate in your face, but had a little snap to it, and that kind of Willy Wonka bassy kind of vibe going on there. One of the things that was fun for me to kind of dive in is probably 70% of his performance, actually he held a note. You know what I'm saying? He was on a tone. It kind of reminds me of what 50 Cent did with the song Clubhouse or whatever it was called, It's Your Birthday. That I thought what was magical about that performance with 50 Cent is he was actually in key, as maybe it was the tonic or it was a through drone note through it, but he was actually on that. This artist did the same thing. Video was hilarious. I love dumbass cat videos, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and the fact that playing with the puppet dude, I'm going, God, did he put like a little bit of catnip on it or something? I mean, that was really super well done. It was a little freaky, but it was super well done. So yeah, badass track. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, more queso de meso. Good music, good coming in clutch with a wonderful track. All right, let's continue on. Dokie. Next up, we are going to be checking out. Let's do this here. I'm going to refresh the list. And let's do the Wheel of Cheese in Albanian.
Letter rotuojmë rotën e djathit.
Let's go. Who's up next? Is it Doc? Is it Doc? Is it Doc? Oh, it was right on Doc Doom. Looks like visibility 0. Let's see. Visibility 0 wants us to check out a track. Let me see here. No message. You guys know this band, or is it maybe? I think it's a band by the thumbnail. It is called Our Chronicle, and the name of the song is Psych. All right, let's see what this is about. There's a little soft mallet bounce from another module right behind his piano. I love it. That's going on back there. This is mental. Like an in-depth kind of nice.
Cyclic thoughts are stuck in the center. One more strain can fill another fantasy, but only just to summon another. The psyche kills a life worth loving, so spare my mind and conjure another one.
This is a great build.
The water is rising, a metaphoric intricacy.
Some great sound design back there.
The shades are surrounding. Is this real or merely a dream?
That really lo-fi super kick back there, doing like the two-step.
Break, your senses are clearing. You're following your footsteps to You save your breath in silence. Another cyclic thoughts are stuck.
All in the heavy and the power without even bringing in drums and metal and stuff. This is so well done.
Only just to summon another. The psyche kills a life worth loving. So spare my mind and conjure another one. You save your breath in silence. Another cyclic thoughts are stuck in the center. One more strain can fill another fantasy, but only just to summon another. The psyche kills a life worth loving. So spare my mind and conjure another one.
This is like the heaviness of metalcore, just without the drums and the metal, but full stop has those creds in it. Great sound design stuff that's going in there, total. Of course, the shoe could drop, the other shoe could drop, and you can get a full genty heavy metal ball crushing tone soon. And yes, thank you. I felt it coming. balance between, stabby keyboard, synth, and the guitars. That was a super badass track, man. And I've never heard of the band. I guess our Chronicle. It looks like, wow, just about 900 views. It just released earlier today. So I feel super privileged to be one of the first ones to hear it. Great freaking production, my goodness. But if this isn't as progressive in overall, hybrid production of using every single style imaginable that's in, maybe this is, somebody help me with this, please. This is more like at the very beginning, I didn't know what to expect. I was saying, man, this is everything in metalcore except for the guitars and something's missing. Maybe it's going to build into it. I realized it was a 6-minute track. And because of the darkness of the video, which the video was insanely produced as well, I was going, okay, this is an artist. It's got to blow up into something else. This can't be the whole thing. Not that it was bad. I was just saying, for building it up the way the production and the composition was building up and got to a certain point, I go, there's got to be the drums or something's got to kick us in the face or the other shoe's going to drop. I think I just got lucky. I think all of us, we intuitively are waiting for the drop, And once that happened, for me, when I listen to this now as an older guy who used to write music and stuff like that, well, I still play around. When I hear the intense blend of the stabby, fried up, keyboard stabs that mimic an arrangement of distorted guitar or is used as a layer. Lately, I've been seeing modules that are being advertised that are keyboards that are just specifically designed to have that stabby punchiness to it that can sit behind guitars, to give it a very unique tone and support. And which I'm down for stuff like that, making the, shaping the experience that way. But this was a badass track, and I thought it was smoking. Ginger, I see you there. Stream killer, you should have been here this morning when I was streaming from the waterfall. I did a live stream from the waterfall. If you guys go on Twitch, you'll see. I tried a line. It was horrible with the sound, and I didn't know, but I went, took my morning walk, and I went to the waterfall not too far from me. I walk up this botanical garden. It takes like almost a mile to get up to the waterfall, and I was the first one there. So, yeah, I'm a stream killer. I'm a stream killer. A green killer. A spleen filler. Oh, that didn't come out right. Okay, I'll just shut up. Let me refresh. Fucking A. I'm such an idiot. What does that say? Sorry. Okay. More cheesy wheel, please. Let's go. Let's see. Let's get some wheel of cheese from... Let's go. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can get some wheel of cheese from... let's say wheel of cheese from Russia. Okay, this is wheel of cheese from Russia.
Давайте покрутим сырное колесо.
What do we got here? Does it look like it's Doc Doom? Is it? Oh, just barely Doc Doom. All right. Doc Doom wants us to listen to... No description. The name of the artist is Tycho. The name of the song is Totem. Let's go from Doc Doom 93. Here we go. Yes, sir. You won. Hooray. Doc Doom, what's the genre of the band? I love the pattern of that arpeggiation. Where are they at? Chill wave. I love this. Almost like it took a page from, you know, some of the 80s Euro production. I just like the soapiness of the reverb and the delay on that. Yeah, this is right up Ginger's alley as far as calling genre. So this is guitar work that's happening right here, but I loved how it's being engineered. Or it sounds like it could be guitar work, I don't know. So there's definitely guitar as one of the instruments the composer's using. Hey, Jonja92. Welcome and thank you. Would it be considered Euro Dreamwave? I so like that track. I thought it was way cool. I was just rereading that message there from Jonja. Even your mother enjoys the videos too. Tell her I said aloha. Yeah, I really love this track. It has that Dreamwave kind of synthwave also. I think I just made up my own genre by accident. Not really, but just said it wrong because that's what I do when I'm old. But I love, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really big necessarily on 4/4, you know, house techno style beats and stuff like that. Everything, tung, 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 tung. What makes it work for me is what takes me away from like focusing on that is the very unique arrangements these composers do with their synths and all the little colors that they put in with, you know, phrasings of arpeggiations or the choices that they use and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, this is one of those tracks. It just had a really nice, fun. It did have an 80s vibe for me, I will say. But it was a super fun track. Is what I'm saying. All right, let's continue on. More cheesy wheel, please. A training PowerPoint. I had to go back to what you said there, Lisa. That's funny. You're right. It would be like an industrial, PowerPoint training session. You too can become the best. All you got to do is use our products. All right. Let me do this. Okay, I reloaded the wheel. How about Wheel of Cheese in Japanese?
チーズのホイールを回してみましょう。
Let's go. Uh-oh. Somebody new? Kyrie, how are you? You have won. All right. Yeah, you see? You won. Welcome. And welcome in the chat. Saying aloha to everybody. Let's see what... let's switch here. 1AMK. All right. Kyrie wants us to check out... this looks like it could be some fun. They're a Jpop band called Yorushika. I love how meticulous they are with their music. Yes, I can tell you right now, I just know that, the Jpop and the Kpop and the music that I've been exposed to are probably the most precise, decisive productions and compositions out there right now. So once again, this is Yorushika, and the name of the song is Play Stick. All right, Carrillo, let's go. Great. Super playful. Ooh. Yes, sir. I love the muted trumpet. Had the high end rolled off, but can you hear the noodling with the guitar here? That was brilliant. The trumpet played really good. The drummer keep you on your edge right there. So badass, man. The bass, man, I love it. Bring an East bass tone. Ooh, an old Dusty Rhodes right there. You were so right about the, the hell? Jeez. Those guys with those big 22 speakers come booming through the house here. Yeah, you were completely right about the cleanliness of the production, everything. Yes, you know what I will say, that without a doubt, the production that's coming out of Jpop, Kpop is just absolutely incredible. I will lean into that, and I said this on my last stream. What's wonderful about the style of music that's being written in that pop genre, the J-pop, K-pop thing that's going on there, they've taken a page of trying to squeeze in every chord change possible in a palatable way, to support the melody and get very tricked out with that. And what makes it really fun for me to listen to is I can follow the patterns. A lot of us can identify what the next change is going to be when we're starting to listen to it. You kind of feel that, right, where it's going to go. So every now and then we'll get a surprise out of it. But it's songs like this that even though I was able to identify what the pattern was or feel and predict what the next chord change was, what I find extraordinary about K-pop and J-pop production is the choice in the instrumentation of the arrangements. Is that a good way to say it? So it doesn't feel like anything that's going to be kind of expected, or like I understand where they're going and what they're doing. They just have such a unique representation of doing a track like this that had 3 or 4 different guitar type tones going on not at the same time, but flexing in and out of it. Very unique bass sound, and her voice was beautiful. They must have had that must have been like a FET 47 or Telefunken or something. For those of you who know mics and stuff like that, it just seemed to have been just so revved with it was like a tube mic or something. Anyhow, yes, that was a wonderful track. Thank you so much. And velkommen, Jess, Kyrie. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us, is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. Whoa. All right. Let's see what we got going on now. Let me see. Okay, let me refresh the wheel. Sorry, Creep, I didn't mean to hurt you on that. All right, wheel is refreshed. How about a little wheel of cheese in Korean?
치즈 휠을 돌려봅시다.
Oh, here we go. It looks like chaotic old boar. Oi, oi, oi. Chaotic old boar in the house. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Are you here with us? You hanging out? There he is. Yes, sirree. Let me find you. Stand by. There you are. Chaotic old boy. Old boy. I'm saying old boar. Sorry. Let me see. Skyhooks were a very popular Australian glam rock band from the mid to the late 70s. Was glam rock a thing in the 70s? I think maybe. I don't know. I'm asking. I'm literally asking. I don't know. I only associate glam rock with like Applets and long hair and Poison, like the bands with the big hair. Both the singer and the guitarist went on to have decent, successful TV careers. The singer, Cheryl, died in a helicopter crash in 2001. Ugh, that's a tough one. So, Chaotic Old Boar wants us to listen to the band Skyhooks, and the name of the track is Horror Movie. Oh, glam rock is different than hair metal. Thank you. I did not know that. Little Rocky Horror Picture Show vibes.
Watch a horror movie right there on my TV. Horror movie right there
time they're playing the word horror movie. Horror movie. This is 1975. Almost sounds like the mix is kind of a pseudo mono. Lisa, chime in on that. There's a little bit of a Zep vibe in this. Okay, Lisa, that's all right.
You think it's just a movie on a silver screen, and they're all actors and they won't sing. Maybe you don't care who's gonna lose or win. Listen to this and I'll tell you something. It's a horror movie right there on my TV. Horror movie right there on my TV. Horror movie and there's load of views. Horror movie, it's a 6:30 news. Horror movie, it's a 6:30 news. The perfect wait for the guilt and the hate. Switch on the station, oh yeah.
Now, Lisa, if you're here,
They do
you're
it
away from your DM, I was asking if it sounds like this is a mono track, but there's some width to it. It's just a unique mix. I just wanted your thought on it. So the tracking of it itself with the performance and stuff gave me that Rocky Horror Picture Show vibe. I don't know if I'm catching that because of the outfit, that they were wearing. I was really kind of mesmerized a little bit with the engineering. It's actually, I'm going, is it mono? It does. I'm not too sure. That's why I was just asking Lisa. What did Lisa say? We recorded mixed in mono, but the master stereo with a bit of chorus. Yeah, that's what it felt like it may have been. I really actually liked the track. I thought it was really cool. And did you say it was the lead singer that passed away in the helicopter crash? What a bummer. But, and that's the other thing too. You taught me something new, Chaotic Old Boar, that glam, rock, and hair metal. For some reason, I thought it was the same, one and the same, But I liked how they established at the very beginning, the lead vocal, horror movie. I thought that was very unique. Oh, shit. That's what I'm saying. Did she share the track with me while we were doing our own thing? Of course, you know me, guys. I've been listening to 1,000 tracks now on this, so if there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, okay. Well, I obviously don't remember it. It came out as being... See, that's what happens when you get older. And if I am slipping into, every day is a new day. So you never know how long time goes in between me hearing a song that I already heard going, did I hear this already? It's just a long journey for me. Sooner or later, at some point, my handler is going to probably just prop me up in front of a camera and listen to music, and I'll just be like... And it's just... I got it. 1 year anniversary, too. Yeah, we miss SB for sure, don't we? All right, let's continue on. All right, refreshing the list. The list is getting thinner and thinner. I don't know how much the list can hold for all you people waiting back there. How's about if we do the Wheel of Cheese in, I don't know, let's choose another language here. The Wheel of Cheese in Latin.
Rotam kazay giremus.
Rotem catercemus. Okay, who is coming up now? Uh-oh, could we have somebody new into the system? It could be Bohab James. Bohab James. Are you still with us, Bohab James? James? Let's see what we got here. Bohab James wants us to listen to... Oh, okay, guys. I have a funny feeling we're in for some really shockadoobies, wonderful music. A Brazilian jazz tune from the 70s from Bohab James. So let's check that out. Here we go. I look forward to this. Brazilian jazz is epic. Here we go.
Agora não pergunto mais pra onde vai a estrada. Agora não espero mais aquela madrugada. Vai ser, vai ter de ser, vai ser faca molada. O brilho cego de paixão e fé, faca molada. Deixar a sua luz brilhar e ser muito
That's a little slightly Hendrixy move right there.
Deixar o seu amor crescer e ser muito tranquilo. Brilhar, brilhar, acontecer, brilhar, faca molada.
I love what just happened here in production.
Irmão, irmão,
Oh, they riched it up here. Oh, yeah.
de fé, faca molada.
My favorite kind of lyrics. The bada 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 shitty baga bada. This is so badass.
Plantar o trigo e refazer o pão de cada dia. Beber o vinho e renascer na luz de todo dia. A fé, paixão e fé, a fé, faca molada. O chão, o sal da terra, o chão, vaca molada.
I love this. Phenomenal.
Deixar a sua luz brilhar no pão de todo dia.
Yes, sir.
Deixar o seu amor crescer na luz de cada dia. Vai ter de ser, vai ser muito tranquilo. O brilho cego de paixão e fé, faca molada. Agora não pergunto mais aonde vai a estrada. Agora não espero mais aquela madrugada. Vai ser, vai ter de ser, vai ser faca molada. O brilho cego de paixão e fé, faca molada. Para
What a great track, man. That's what I love. You know, the music from Brazil moves so fluidly and so beautifully. You know, it's what I love about it is that they really express themselves in their rhythmic construction of the tracks. So I'm talking about basic tracks, the guitars, the chord changes, the voicings of the chord changes. Even some of the simpler quote-unquote Brazilian tunes still have beautiful voicings in the chords, and they don't stray away from having fun with, you know, ripping an augmented chord into a seventh into something else that's just kind of over something, and it's just so beautiful, so fluid. It's like the culture itself, you know. And then of course the language in of itself, it's got such a beautiful sound to it. One of my favorite albums ever is when Sting did Como de la Sol, the Brazilian version of geez, I don't even remember the English name of it. Yeah, and especially this too. And one of the things, you know, I love is whenever sections come up and it's you're not like worried about listening to the songs, you're just kind of getting into the melody of it. So, all right, guys, I'm going to do one for myself if you don't mind, because I was looking through something and then something popped up on my browser and I'm going to play it. And so I thought I'd share this with you. It's another it's a song, kind of jazzy. But I think this came up on my browser because I was looking up something from my father and my uncle at the same time. And I went, oh my God, I haven't heard this song for a minute. So what's next? I will get back to Wheel of Cheese, but I'm going to play you some music from my uncle's album, Sky Island. He was in a band, Caldera, and he was one of the founders. He's a keyboard player. But this particular song, he had my dad come in and do all the string work with it. So this is called Seraphim, or Angels. So this is my dad's string arrangements, my uncle's band, Caldera, and everybody in the band. Here we go. It has a nice, sexy bounce to it once it gets going. My dad, he wrote such emotional, fun strings. I remember my uncle said, hey man, we did claps. We didn't know Dad did claps. What? That's Steve Travagaloni on the flute. And what I love about this is we get used to string pads, but these are like real strings in that background there. Listen to where the bass is on this. That Jorge Strunz on the guitar. As well. This is probably the most chill track on this whole album. It has such a vibe to it, yeah. Hear my uncle in the background. Close, Lisa. This would be, I think, 1978. This album released. I'm not sure. Almost feels like a little Kenny G-ish. You know, for me, when I listen to my family's work and stuff like that, it is really super nostalgic. You know, my dad's gone and he's moved on. My uncle's pushing almost 88 right now. He's alive and stuff. So when I listen to this, it brings me back to that when you're in the 70s. And all the colors in my head, so many more memories than just the music itself. But I just feel completely blessed that I have this kind of artwork represented from the family that I still get to tap into and listen to and remember and share with you guys and stuff like that. So it's just really super shock-a-doobies. And you know, thank you guys for going on that journey with me. But Seraphim is on this particular track, Sky Islands, is the most chill track. That's on that one because the rest of it is absolute fucking fire. Okay, how about some more Wheel of Cheese? Let's go. Let's refresh the wheel. And what language shall we do the Wheel of Cheese in this time? I love doing this. I'm on Translate, so I put Wheel of Cheese in the English here. Let's spin the Wheel of Cheese. And I'm like, okay, let's see what it sounds like in this one. How's about, but not all of them have actually the audio. How about Chinese? Okay, so this is, let's spin the Wheel of Cheese in Chinese.
让我们转动那轮奶酪。
Let's go. And the winner is Denth 1. Denth 1. Let's see what we got here for Denth 1. Denth 1 wants us to listen to, oh, I love this band. I'm just telling you right off the bat. No, it has no message in there. It is, the song is in Cauda Venenum. This is The Deer Hunter. Let's go. Great. There's a little bit of that Between the Buried and Me kind of vibe in the production, in that living in that world. Wow. synthy polyphonic. Protest the Hero, that's what I was thinking. Sorry. Yeah, Jonjai, I hear they're amazing to watch live.
In the cradle we are helpless, but on our feet we are fire. We evolve and grow.
It's like a melody percussion.
Oh, what a terrible, terrible game we play.
Jeez.
Replacing a bond for a body and the players, politicians who say what they need to say.
Jeez. Wow. This is fucking mind-numbing.
When I think about your eyes.
I love the psychotic toy piano vibe in here.
When I think about your smile. When I dream about your eyes. Travel all this way just to find love.
What great production. Can't tell if there's a pizzicato, if it's a harp or something. I can hear the pluck of it. What the pluck? Oh, I guess it was going to go right into. Oh, it's going to go right into another track. Stand by. That's not going in there natural. Well, actually, Mastodon's a great song. I don't know if we even did this one. Anyhow, that was a great track, man. That was just that all over the place kind of production that does remind me of Between the Buried and Me, or maybe Caligula's Horse. I know I could be reaching on that one. Protest the Hero too, for sure. Protest the Hero. Just a great piece of music. There's so many different shifts and things going on there. It just feels like it's a, it's a musical theater circus ride. There's so many great changes. Once again, I've said this many times about bands like this. I'd love to be on the fly on the wall when they say, let's write a song. And it goes something like this. You know, so it just sounds like it's just a, you know, an insanely well worked out creative think tank bit of songwriting there with all these intricate, unique arrangements and actually genre shifts. You know, and I did like actually the last minute and a half. You know, technically, you know, in the songwriting capabilities and but I couldn't tell if that was a pizzicato or something. There was a plucked instrument that was going on back there. So every now and then I kind of lean into that. Great track, man. It's just a great track. I don't know where to go with that, except just being able to have the opportunity to listen to just great musicianship and composition skills. What I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. All right, how about some more cheesy cheese? I say we have more cheese. Let's refresh the wheel. Yes, I did, and thank you so much for dropping that in there. All right. Let's do some more wheel of cheese. And right now, we are going to do it in... No, they won't have it in Tongan. They wouldn't have it in Maori. They wouldn't have it in that. How about if they won't have it in Fijian? How about French? Let's spin the wheel of cheese in French.
Faisons tourner la roue de fromage.
Was that right, DR? Let's go. Hey, Rage Guitars, how's it? Who is it? Who is it? Hey, K-Master, it looks like. K-Master. Omelette de fromage. Was that acceptable? Okay. Just in case you guys missed it, this was it.
Faisons tourner la roue de fromage.
All right, let's see what K-Master wants. It just sounds really cool, I'm just saying. K-Master wants us to check out a track. K-Master, yeah, here we go. I guess this is a song from, let's see, one of my favorite recent, one of my more recent, I can't talk. One of my more recent favorite bands that I found from following the animation works of the bands from frontman Izzy. I didn't make any fucking sense. Let me just introduce the song. Sorry, K-Master, for ripping that to pieces. The band is Qbomb. The name of the song is Poison Pop. Boy, did I butcher that to hell. Here we go. Hellball baseball.
And everybody else that I'm not worthless. Form a band, make a million fans, I swear it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna be tough, never gonna be enough, but I really, really wanna earn this. Step to the plate, but enough, like, hold on. Is he cool? Is he cute? Is he smart? Is he lame? Is he cruel? Is he dark? Is he drunk with the fame? The rumors start swirling, you wish you could stop it. Break down your washed up, succumb to the gossip.
I guess they call this hyperpunk.
I didn't wanna know, I didn't wanna know. You left my heart broken, now I'm provoked and I'll show you that I'm so fun. I'm proving you wrong, but it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees hit the ground. I'll gladly kick you when you're down. I'm so fun, I'm proving you wrong, but it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees hit the ground. I'll gladly kick you when you're down. Automatically problematic, I'm choking on the shame. Your controversy won't get the worst of me, I will play your game. Should've learned my lesson, but you came off so pleasant. The best first impressions, the worst of the tensions. Oh, I've been told that revenge is better.
So I guess with hyperpunk you can do a, you know, blend, synth blend in there. Some of the arrangements.
I make my biggest moves with something to prove. You got me in the mood, you got me in the mood. So kick me in the teeth, better make me bleed. Cause I'm so goddamn fun. Proving you wrong, but it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees at the ground. How badly can you when you're down? I'm so fun, proving you wrong, but it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees at the ground. How badly can you when you're down? I am my own worst enemy. You'll never be as
What an old rock phone that guitar on this side.
I am my own worst enemy. You'll never be as bad as me. But I'm so fun, proving you wrong. But it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees at the ground. How badly can you when you're down? I'm so fun, proving you wrong. But it's not fun when you don't play along. Drop to the pavement, knees at the ground. How badly can you when you're down?
Oh, that banging bass tone. Jeez.
Stop and drink it all up like poison pop.
That it? Oh, so is hyperpunk their brand of genre of what that is? Because it definitely was a super punky blend of, you know, still the overtone is still, you know, the punk tones, drum, bass, guitar and stuff, but they definitely infused a bit of synth work in there. So I don't know. This was released a few years ago, so I don't know how long ago this band had put out its first release and stuff like that. But the infused digital music arrangements of that worked out full on, and I dug it. But you know, for me, this is a lot more of like Lisa has probably a better breakdown of what exactly this genre was. But it definitely, the overtone was without a doubt punk. I liked the video. That was cool. I was just trying to listen. It's sometimes when you watch really good videos, it pulls me away from the song. So I didn't get a big enough rinse on it. But it was a great track. It looks like everybody here fully dug that, is what I'm talking about. Oh, Hyperpunk's the name of the album. Gotcha. All right. Well, as far as the genre, let me look it up. Let me see if they are listed here and has some kind of genre. What are they? Hyperpunk Masters of Perfect Disasters. Nope, that's not it. Oh, but they actually got their... let me see. What's not telling me? The search engines are changing lately now since AI and shit, so I'm not getting the usual responses. Let's see, a 6-member independent band from Los Angeles. They formed in 2016 and called their music style hyperpunk. The style mixes punk, metal, rap, and pop with themes from anime and video games. Okay, that I caught. Now that I read that, I could see how that completely folds in. And then the name of the album that the record company they're signed to is Ghost Pixels. Okay, now that makes sense to me. All right, gotcha. All right, let's continue. We refresh and we spin. Yeah, no, true that. They're their own thing, and that's, you know, it takes a lot to actually come up with something completely unique. Oh, excuse me, a little itch. I'm a son of an itch, is what I got. Hey, let's go back to some more Wheel of Cheese. Okay, Master, thank you so much. Okay, let's refresh. There's a big refresh there. Let's spin the Wheel of Cheese in German.
Lass uns das Käserad drehen.
Gesprokense, frokense, frekense, frakensen. I don't know, I said something bad, probably I'll get canceled. Who is this? Wavius, is that who it is? Wavius. All right, Wavius. You wavy us to us, and we wavy us to you. I'm sorry, that was just really bad. I'm so sorry. All right, let's see what Wavius wants us to check out. Wavius wants us to check out here. Just a guitar and non-lyrical vocal lead thing from a few years ago that I thought was interesting. I like that, a non-lyrical vocal lead. Okay, I'm down for that. Let's go. The name of the band, or I guess it's the band, is Kaya Project, and the name of the song is Desert Phase. Let's go. Shakadoobies. Here it comes. Like that cozy small room vibe for the kit. There's a little bit of a bluegrass vibe in here, is there not? Well, I love Lisa, the bass player, is also running his notes off. Right here, this is where it's giving me that little bit of that vibe. I don't know why if I'm mislabeling the genre, it's kind of a bluegrassy, steel stringy kind of movement there. The bongos sound familiar to me. Maybe I had to think there for a second, Lisa. Okay, I get it. I don't know, I'm just thinking the slide guitar work, I don't know why, or maybe it's the instruments being played on. Yeah, but apparently I'm way off. It's genre, as it says here, is world fusion electronica. tempo, and Cybant. Psychedelic ambient, I guess. It says something here called folktronica in world music. Okay, I'll settle for that. If that's what I'm hearing there, then that's what it must be. Well, that's the beauty of me being being me as an old composer, especially when I've already surrendered to the fact that I still don't know shit about genres and the subgenres and the subs and subs. And I think I'm hearing one thing and it's not, and it's another thing. I can definitely count on you guys to help me not touch the third rail of ignorance that much. But I love the vibe that this thing put out. You know, it stayed right in the pocket. You know, there wasn't any chordal changes. There wasn't any movements of that nature. There was just a lot of really super fun arrangements with different instruments that kept on dropping in and out while just keeping us seduced with, you know, actually with the bass. You know, the bass and the drums just kept us really seduced into a groove and stuff, and the rest of it was really just super fun, you know, additives. You know, yeah, very bouncy. That's a very good way to put it as well. So, love the track. I thought it was Shakadoobies. I actually put it into my playlist, which says a lot these days. I'm losing my mind. I'm good. I'm going past my 2-hour mark. That's why. I don't care. I'm gonna keep spinning some more cheese. I'm just gonna go until I just no more words come out of my mouth, or I fall asleep. One of the two. No, I won't fall asleep. I promise. Let me see. So some more wheelie of cheesely, please. Okay. Righty. Let's go. Wavis, thank you so much. That was a really great listen. Okay, wheelie of cheese. All right. You guys ready? What language shall we do wheelie of cheese now? Stand by. Let's do wheel of cheese in, I don't know. In Zulu? No, we can't do wheel of cheese. How about Norwegian? Wheel of cheese in Norwegian.
La oss snurre ostehjulet.
It's a spooken, freaking, frasken. Here we go. Who is this? What is that? Pukamasa. Pukamasa, how are you, sir? I am fine, sir. I'm sorry. I just don't hate me for my stupidity. Pukamasa wants. Oh, but it looks like we're gonna be listening to some metal. Hey, Pukamasa, you won. Thanks for hanging out this long to wait for the Wheel of Cheesely. Okay, here we go. Pukamasa wants us to listen to a band called Korpiklani, and the name of the song is Vodka, or better known as Vodka. Here we go. Now, so funny enough, is this Norwegian? I mean, was I right by having the Norwegian as addressing the Wheel of Cheese with...
La oss snurre ostehjulet.
I'm thinking I may have gotten that right by accident. Oh, it's Finnish. Okay, I'm sorry. What a great track. If there was any kind of a party anthem, that would have been it. I have a funny feeling, too, that's why it's got 44 million views. And, of course, there's a little bit of the cultural theming in that, that metal kind of arrangement in there. And the guitar sounded chunky as hell. So, hey, Tunes on Tap, thank you for coming by and saying hi to us. We're just a chill. I can't talk. A chill crew nerding on music. That's instead of a kill crew with crowded bakribra. Oh, brah. Eef. That's what I'm talking about. Well, welcome anyhow, Tunes on Tap. All right, how about another wheel of cheese? I'm feeling it. Let's just keep going. Thank Pukamasa for bringing that in. Let's do another wheel of cheese here. Let me refresh the list. And let's also find maybe another language to introduce us to the wheel of cheese. Hey, how about Vietnamese? Let me refresh the list first. And we'll have Vietnamese introducing here on the wheel of cheese.
Hãy cùng quay bánh phô mai nào.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Now that's some thin-ass cheese going here. Who is it? Could this be somebody new here? Okra-sama. Okra-sama, you have won. Yes, thank you for playing.
Hãy cùng quay bánh phô mai nào.
Let's see what Okra-sama wants us to check out. Okra-sama wants us to check out... Let me see here. I love the dynamic and transient... Oh my God, I can't talk. I'm choking. I love the dynamic and transient in this song. And I can feel the memories are very deep in the song, like watching a montage. Oh, good. So it's part of your theater of mind. That's a good thing. So this is the game OST. I don't know if I've done anything from this game. The game OST Pragmata. And the name of the song is Memories Are You, the core cut. Let's go. Oops. It's a new game. All right. I love the pseudo lo-fi tone of the piano.
Do you remember the reason that we walked along? The place that you promised me you'd take me one day. The place I felt so far. But you taught me how beautiful our life is. What home is. Do you remember the gift that you gave me that day?
Beautifully haunting.
Since then, when I see a globe, it reminds me of.
And those ethereal tones way in the background really push it over the top.
No matter how far the distance brings our soul together, and I'm glad
Odd distance. What is that back there? Kind of in there to unnerve you a little bit. Very unique choice of blending, palette blending in the tones. Oh man, that was it. First of all, what a beautiful track. Very, like I said, very unique kind of cross-section of selected sounds, especially in the last 40 seconds to kind of come in a little bit more of the edginess and synthy and sound design type stuff that kind of would sneak in. I guess that has a lot to do with the character in the game. Also, I guess if I'm looking at the creds here, this is a trailer song, and it's by Yasuma Yasumasa Kitagawa. Once again, it's the uniqueness of composition from Japan and stuff, but in this case, obviously using a vocalist that is either America first language or it was just a very defined, clear English tone to it. So maybe we'll start hearing a lot more of this in the future, where we have, these extraordinary Japanese composers, songwriters and arrangers, maybe grooming young English-speaking artists. So when I say English-speaking, it could be from England, it could be from America, it could be from Australia, it doesn't matter, but I'm talking about the English language. So that was a beautiful track. I thought that was fantastic. I really did. Did I say it the wrong way? You bring somebody up, you groom them to like bring in that tone. I don't know. You see, that's just old man getting like groom a puppy, I guess. Is that what you guys are making fun of me because I called her a puppy in grooming? Or am I that disconnected? Jeez. It was a beautiful track, and I looks like I guess you guys were saying too, this is a brand new game, right? Not a extension or another episode. So is it, actor? Okay, you see, I'm sorry. I surrendered to being old man Gumball. All right. How about some more? Let's Skippy. Jesus. I remember when that happened. Oh my God, that was just so embarrassing. How am I supposed to know? Shit. Some more Wheel of Cheese. Let me get myself out of trouble. Oh my goodness. All right. Here is some more Wheel of Cheese coming into the deck. Okar-sama, thank you so much that was a beautiful track. Thank you for hanging out and bringing that in with us. All right, here we go. I didn't know, Weak Nerg. It's a weird thing that Mikado's put me through here on the chat. Let's see what other language we can get some Wheel of Cheese in here. How's about some? No, I don't think they would be in Mongolian. No, they wouldn't have it in Mongolian. Fijian? No, it wouldn't be in Fijian. Let me see. How about Dutch? The Wheel of Cheese in Dutch.
Laten we aan het kaaswiel draaien.
Here we go. Translated to cat. So who is this that we are sneaking into? Oh my goodness! Western Crafter. That sounds like somebody new in the house. All right, Western Crafter, if you're still here. Let's see what Western Crafter wants. See, there we go. I love them and their chaotic nature and would love for you to listen to them. This is, we have heard stuff from this band, Diablo Swing Orchestra. And the name of this song, I think I'm going to get this wrong, it's Bogro Boogie. Bogro Boogie from Diablo Swing Orchestra. I've definitely done something from them before. At least I recognize the name. I don't know. You guys set me straight with my Dementia T. Here we go. Yes, sir. This is badass. I love this. theatrical in that voice, that shaping. A little Minnie the Moocher vibe there. I don't know, is it me? So they consider, I guess, between heavy metal, progressive rock, swing music, and avant-garde metal. They seem like they're really big on the theatrics, like they're probably excellent on stage. A little bit of a Stray Cats vibe, too. Hey, person 3, welcome into the chat. How are you? I love that patch on the guitar. Walking bass, hello. It's like a very tasty, goblin-y, goobly kind of a big band, kind of Stray Cats and a mosh pit, if you would, of a metal swing. And this particular track obviously sounds like it's a little like Halloweenish and gobbly-goobly. I don't know much about the band, if their whole tone, not as a band, what we heard is a big band swing metal kind of vibe. But this one just seemed to be a little extra ghoulish, if it makes sense. Apparently, this particular track, I guess, was released October of 2017, it says here. And they're on tour, man. They're kicking butt. Oh, wait a second. No, Butcher's Ballroom, I'm sorry, it was released 2006, not 16. So that single was released at that time. But what a great track. I love that. All right, guys, one more wheel of cheese, and I have to dip out. I wanted to come here and do 2 hours, and we're rolling into, I don't know, I think I'm over 2 hours. But before I do, and we spin the last wheel of cheese, because usually what happens is, when I spin the last wheel of cheese, if some people don't win, they dig out, which is fine, that's all good. But for all of you who are hanging in the background, for those of you who have just recently joined, thank you so much. Dubious also followed also as well. I've been rated, and I've had some new subscribers and visitors. I love the fact that you're hanging out with us here in the stream with the chat. We're just a bunch of music nerds. And, you know, I come to find out some of you folks actually watch what I'm doing, and you're just bebopping around the house doing what you're doing, just having me in the background. And I love the fact that I get to play that part in your world for a couple of hours. So let's go ahead and do the last wheel of cheese for the evening. And then tomorrow I will come in and do dono makeups, and depending how I feel, maybe accept new donos, and we'll wrap up for some more cheese too. But I'm definitely going to come in for the dono makeups as well. Okay, so here we go. Final wheel of cheese. Let's grease the wheel of cheese. And how about the last language that we do here? Let's do, let me see. Nope, Tibetan. No, that won't work. Laotian. No, that won't work. Chuck E. Cheese. No, that doesn't work. Well, let's do Spanish. What the heck? Let's do Spanish. It said, let's spin the wheel of cheese. Oh, wait a minute. Let me set my wheel first. I'm sorry. I'm going negatives here. There we go. Okay, this is in Spanish. I should say this in Spanish, but it's probably funner to let AI do it. Here we go.
Giremos la rueda de queso.
Pelotudo. Here we go. Here we go. And the winner. Oh, no. 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 Patty cakes. Oh, patty cakes. I'm going to wait for a second to see if Patty Cakes is around. I haven't seen him hanging out. Oh, he's going to be so bummed if he was. Oh, there he is. 1 a.m. Oh, 1 a.m. I'm going to watch this unravel for a second here. There we go. There we go. Everybody's getting in on this. All right. Let's see what 1 a.m. wants us to check out. It's usually a hazing song. I'm usually getting my butt handed to me. He comes up with these like flamethrower type tracks, and but maybe I think this might be no. Okay, good. This is going to be a banger of a track because I love this band. So 1 a.m. is coming in clutch for our final track of the Wheel of Cheese here. This is the band, and it's a live performance too, guys. This is the band Vulpec, and the name of the track is Beastly. Let's go. 1 a.m. coming in clutch with the big finish. Patty Cake's best friend. Claim it 1 a.m. Yeah, because he knows I like the bass. That's why 1 a.m. leaned in it. Yes, sir. Not only is it a great bass line, but it's just a stepping down bass line. It's just like keeping it going. Yes, the same. The little clave there by the keyboardist. These guys are from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Bruh. That was badass. Yeah, you know, Negative Vibes. I could see that. Lewis Cole and these guys doing stuff together for sure. Looks like in July they're going to be in Ireland, UK, and France. See, man, this is the power of a groove. Jonja, you're gonna go? You gotta send us a report, man. Uh-oh, we're gonna get into fame. Uh-oh, the band members walked away. This is it. See, I know what 1 a.m. strategy is. He lets me listen to this song and I get so wrapped up in the bass, I won't mention a thing about bass for the next 30 songs. Jesus. Oh, God. Those gliding dynamics in there. He's probably, the band members are hurrying him, saying, we got to bring him back, man. We got to save him before the fans take him over the top. Wow. Still speeding up. I know, right? Midnight? It's like, we can't go any faster. We're just gonna do a drum roll. Oh, that's a great bringing it back right there. I'm sure even Jaco Pistorius would have gone, brah. Yeah, sir. What a kick-ass 1 a.m. Come on, everybody. 1 a.m. usually is rickrolling me, you know, with his songs and stuff. He came in epic clutch for the end of the stream here. So we have to, and thank you. I'll use the claps here. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for coming to the show. This has been the Avocado Show, and you know, you can come over here to the Twitch stream. You know, don't forget to check out our YouTube channels. We'll get the YouTube channels will show up there. Join us on Discord, and you know, hang out with us here. I want to thank you very much. Thank you very much, New York City. Thank you. I abused the clap track over there. Here's another thing I do want to say about this 1 a.m. that I thought was super badass is also, this was obviously a cell phone recording or something, and I got to tell you, the bass tone even over that cell phone just was epic. My bass player buddy there will probably tell you the same thing, that was just fucking, it's amazing for a cell phone performance, you know what I'm saying? And I also love the whole infused vibe with the audience. I don't know if they knew, you know, for me, it's almost like as they started to speed up and then he's starting to keep up with them, if it was like that is a planned thing, and then how they went back into this ultra cut time vibe, funk vibe before they wrapped it all up. If the band members are like going, oh my God, the audience is going to drive him out of this, you know, it's going to get up to 200 beats per minute because they're going to be like, we got to save him. Pull up. But that's a wonderful, powerful live performance, man. So thanks, 1 a.m. Yay, 1 a.m. I'm just saying. Thank you, Cleveland.